Good morning. You'll hear my voice is a little bit different. I am getting a little bit of a cold, but I'm still excited to be here. We are at day 5. I can't believe how quickly this week went by. This is the Deal Fast Track Challenge. So as Joe and Gavin said on the first day, our goal is to challenge you to take your business to that next level. So I'd love to hear from you guys. How have you been challenged this week? I know Joe and Gavin talked about overcoming your fears and getting that success mindset and taking imperfect action. So let us know the biggest challenge for you, the biggest takeaways that you've had, and keep encouraging each other in the Facebook group and letting us know the results that you've had from these marketing strategies that Joe and Gavin have been teaching. So we do have another prize today we're going to give away at the end of this call. It is a coaching call with Joe or Gavin. So very excited about that. And I know Joe and Gavin are ready to get on and teach you another marketing strategy today.
Hey, Dana.
What's up?
Hi.
Danny, not feeling good. What's going on?
I don't know. My body knows when it's right before like a holiday or a vacation. It's like good time to get sick.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dana. Everybody type in the comments. Let us know you hear it. And everybody say, get better, Dana.
Thank you. I love that.
Yes.
Get better, Dana.
For sure.
Yeah, we'll be praying for you, Dana.
Thank you, Joe.
And you said you're going on vacation, Dana, huh?
I'm taking some time off next week, so.
Who okayed that? No,
All
that's
right.
awesome.
Thank you.
So we're doing I'm just typing in some notes here, but we're doing a prize later at the end of today's session. We're going to be giving away coaching calls.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They get a private coaching call with either me or Gavin, your choice. I had a coaching call yesterday with somebody who won William. And that was really good. It was good talking to him. And so I'm looking forward to that. We picked somebody who been doing their homework and left a review, which is super cool. All right. So are we ready to get into this?
Yes.
Nice. Just finishing up my mind map here. I'm glad you guys are here. Just want to again ask you all to share what you're thinking. Sorry, I'm so dark. I've got this black thing and my camera gets dark because it's adjusting for the light.
I have a question for everybody.
Yeah.
How many leads have you got so far this week?
Mm-hmm.
Put your number in. How many leads have you generated? This is we've done this before and it's 5 leads in 5 days. How many leads have you generated so far? So a lead is someone that has a positive response. Okay. Anything for me, especially on the creative stuff, is anything but a no. So if someone says, yeah, possibly I'd do that, tell me more. How's it work? Anything like that that's going to lead to a phone call is a lead. So how many leads?
Right.
Nice. 15.
Look at that. Jules, come on. Holland's got 22. At least 4 leads from Facebook user.
That's awesome.
Dana, are you pushing? Yeah, here we go. Mandy, come on, Mandy, who won our coaching prize. Somebody got 3.
Yep.
This is awesome.
And the cool thing is you've still got today. So this is going to be...
Whoa. Yvette.
26.
Come on.
That's killer.
What did Yvette do?
Took action. I can guarantee that.
Keep on going. Keep on clicking these, Dana. Look at this. Jules made 3 offers yesterday. Love it. Okay, so let me ask you another question. Keep on typing in how many leads you've got and type in who's been doing the homework. If you've been doing the homework, say, I've been doing the homework.
Yeah.
Say, I have. I'm just trying to get a feel for what you guys are doing. And I'd also like to know, type this in too, please. Type this in. What's been your favorite part of marketing? What's been the favorite marketing that you've done so far? I mean, we call this a challenge for a reason. We're not just here gonna, they say in Christian circles to tickle your ears, right? Some people go to just listen to whatever can tickle their ears. I don't know what that means, but we're here not just here to tickle your ears and just get you excited. We're here to push you and challenge you to get to work. Somebody said the texting. Oh, somebody here. This is really good. And we'll put this up here because this is anonymous. I'm embarrassed to say I go home, I go to do the homework and I freeze. I go back to review the video and I'm not sure. I hope to get over this freezing soon. Gavin, what advice would you give to somebody who looking at this and getting a little frozen?
Yeah, so I think I don't know who it is. Obviously, you're a Facebook user, but it depends on kind of what marketing is you're doing. But it's probably, I would guess, without having a conversation, I don't know, but it's what's coming back at you. That's probably what you're more worried about. It's not actually doing the task and actually sending, let's say, the text message. You may be more worried about, well, what are they going to do, right? Again, it's the fear of more success and actually getting return messages to then what do I do? So I don't know if I'm right on that, but the easiest thing is, we talked about it, I think day 1 or 2, is you got to try and simplify if you're new and this is happening, that you're just going to ask questions. If you can write good questions down, okay, and I like to call it a framework, and you can then go, okay, right, if we get a positive response and I get on the phone, you're going to have then a framework is pretty much saying, hey, let's say it's Jules. Hey, Jules, we're just texting back and forth. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about your property? And then you have them listed. And then you've already prepared the call that you're going to ask some questions. You're going to ask your questions. You're going to gather that information. And then you're going to wrap it up by saying, hey, great. Let me go and work on an offer, and then I'll get back to you. And that can be it for call 1. So I think sometimes you just got to break it down into small steps, which allow you to be able to take action. Again, I don't know your situation. I'm just giving you an example of that. But there's always a way to retrain the mind to get over whatever that fear is.
Yeah. Getting a lot of people having good challenges. I mean, these are legitimate challenges, but they're all can be overcome. They can be overcome. And most of it, like, I know for me, it's all right. If I do this marketing, I'm going to have to talk to sellers. I'm going to have to actually talk to somebody. But that's a good problem to have, right? Because that's how you got to get out of your comfort zone, because that's where the money is made. That's where you're going to find financial freedom, right?
Joe, we were texting back and forth last night, for instance, and my mind is like, I just want to get people on the phone. I don't want to go back and forth on text. I'd rather just talk and let's get down to whatever it is. Because again, if I'm not on one of these, in my opinion, if I'm not on the phone, I'm not making money. That's how I look at business, right? So if my sales guys are not on the phone, we're not making money. If I'm not on the phone, or whoever in these positions, if you're not on the phone, you're not making money. And that is the goal, is to get to the phone. And guess what? If you're not good on the phone, you don't have the confidence, and you partner with someone that is. There's always some way around it.
Nice. So I love seeing the challenges here, but I also love seeing the wins. And if you've not put that in here, what's a win for you? And it could be as small as, like, Jim here, I mailed 50 letters yesterday. That's a huge win. That's awesome. But what is, we're talking about the challenge. We're talking about kind of what you like. What is a win from this week that we've had that's been a win for you? And it could be as simple as, watching every video, taking 10 minutes a day to send a few text messages. What has been some of your big wins that you've seen for yourself this week? Somebody found a fix and flip. Oh, I love it. Keep these comments coming, and also give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Oh, we convinced somebody to join our program. Bam. Love it. The motivation, taking action daily, getting offers accepted. Come on, Darla. I've carved out time to be on all of the sessions. Well, there's only 5 sessions. Oh, there's 10 if you're a VIP. Making the decision to join the coaching. Who was that? That was a Facebook user. We don't know who you were. keeping the momentum. By the way, those of you watching this, we're broadcasting this on several different Facebook pages and groups and profiles. We're also pushing this out to YouTube. And so you may think there's only a few people watching it, like if you're on one of our pages or something. We've been having hundreds and hundreds of people on. I wish you could see it. I don't know if you can, but we've had literally hundreds and hundreds of people on. So this is amazing. I love getting the feedback and the comments from YouTube and Facebook. And even if you're watching this later, keep them coming because this is so good. You've got to type these things. But, Appointed Kings joining the coaching program. Come on, man. I love it. All right. So today, keep the comments coming in. Give us a like, thumbs up. And if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. We'd really, really. Oh, look at this. Somebody picked up some gold nuggets from Chris Arnold, one of our clients. Do we have anybody coming on today? Are you muted? Gavin, I can't hear you.
Brilliant. I've been talking to you the whole time. Yes, we do. We do have a client coming on, but I'm not going to say too much.
All right.
Surprised.
We got to jump in. Hey, we got some extra bonuses for you guys today as well. And we've got a new bonus we're adding into the coaching program. But if you've decided, you know what, I want to start taking action, massive action now, today, this is it. I'm going to do it. Go to right now, dealfasttrack.com/now. Dealfasttrack.com/now. Our $1,000 discount is ending tonight at midnight. All right. But we've got a new bonus. We're going to be talking about it soon. And it has something to do with this and with me. I'm excited about this. So the $1,000 discount ends tonight at midnight. We're throwing in a new bonus. Let me just say it again for those of you still waking up on the West Coast. It has something to do with the cell phone and this guy. All right. I'm excited about that. And let me share my screen. I want to get into this. This is such good stuff. And Dana, if we keep on getting good comments, please keep on showing them because I like the feedback here. This has been really good. All right, so we're gonna have. I haven't even asked Gavin if we should even announce this, but I'm going to announce it anyway. We're gonna have some even more bonus sessions coming in this weekend. We've got at least 2 or 3 new different marketing things that we're going to be teaching you this weekend. Don't know the time yet of when we're doing it, but we will let you know. We'll send you all an email and a text. By the way, who's been getting our text reminders? I'm curious. If you've been getting text reminders from us, please type in the comments, yes, I have, because I'd like to know if it's working. And text reminders, I love text reminders because I'm just so busy. I can't keep up with emails, and I like being reminded of, hey, we're going live or the videos are up. And if you've been getting the text reminders, please type it in. And my tech friend, Sam, will be really happy to see that it's been going out. Good. You've been getting the texts. Sometimes they don't come up, and like he's telling me, yes, I swear they're going out. Do you see this, Sam? Okay. All right. So we've got some bonus sessions coming this weekend. Stay tuned. We're going to be giving you more marketing tips and tricks, more mindset hacks. I'm excited about that. And one more thing I want to say here, if you've liked this challenge and you've gotten anything out of it, please leave us a review. Go to your cell phone and go to reviewjoe.net. From your cell phone, reviewjoe.net, and leave us a review. Because what we're doing is we're going to be compiling some testimonials from this challenge for the next time we do something like this, and just letting people know, like, hey, this is going to be good. Listen to what people have said about it before. Really, really appreciate it. Go to reviewjoe.net and leave a review, but you got to do it from your phone because it's going to ask you to do a video, and right from your phone, you click on the permissions and stuff like that. And that would be we'd really, really appreciate it. Okay. All right. Today's marketing challenge. Somebody type in reviewjoe.net, right? Type it in the comments so people see it. From your phone, type in from your phone, reviewjoe.net. Really, really appreciate that. Okay. Now, today's marketing challenge is going to be real simple and easy and powerful. We're going to show you one of the fastest ways to do a deal. One of the fastest ways to do a deal. Ready? Here it is. Follow up with old leads and partner with people who are already doing deals. These are different, but they're kind of similar. Now, let's talk about following up with old leads. This solves almost all of your problems, right? Because you have to realize this. You don't have to do everything yourself. You just got to find somebody who's already doing it. And that's why we talk about this in our coaching program. We already have people in our community that you can partner with, or you can partner with us on your deals, or we can actually buy your deals. And so many of you right now are sitting on a gold mine of old leads, or you find somebody else who already has a bunch of old leads. This is what I meant to say here. Follow up with someone else's old leads. All right. There is so much. I mean, Gavin, tell your story, would you, about how you got started? You wasted all your money on direct mail.
Yep. So when I got in the business, obviously I went straight into coaching. Never read a real estate book and courses, and kind of went to module 1. And obviously from teaching and being a coach, I already know that I need to just follow in suit and do as the course says, right? So I picked a virtual market. Was number 1 was picking a market, and I went from California to Jacksonville, Florida. Not working out that the time difference was 3 hours. That wasn't even coming into play. So then I got to pick a marketing campaign. I did. And it was $750 of direct mail in Jacksonville, Florida. And then all of a sudden I had a problem that the phone was ringing in the day while I was on the golf course. Obviously I can't have my phone on the course, so it was not working. So I actually taught my wife. She was a travel nurse, but she worked 3 12-hour shifts. So on her days off, I'm like, hey, I know I don't know what I'm doing and you don't know what you're doing, but I need you to answer this phone and just start taking notes. Just say, hey, my husband's out, and just ask these questions. So that's what she did. And she did great, because then I was like, play on that you're a nurse. Just say, hey, I'm a nurse, because people like that. And we'll be fine. We'll figure it out. So we started to do that and build the pipeline, but then I worked out, okay, well, I haven't done a deal fast enough, and now I'm kind of out of marketing dollars. Then we moved to the next location, which was Phoenix. And I remember I had a mentor back in England, and really good at mindset. And he was like, just when I would have a conversation with him, he just kind of gave me that belief that I could just do anything and just take on the world, even though I had no idea what I was doing. But he just told me that I can dominate, I can do this. And he didn't know what he was doing either. But anyway, so that was cool, the blind leading the blind. But one thing he could do was get me right in here, and he'd fire me up, right? And he could. I mean, he could sell anything. So anyway, I go into the meetup in Phoenix. It's in the summer, super hot. I'm now an investor, right? Apparently. So I go in, I got slacks and a shirt on. I'm from England, dead heat of the summer. And I roll up to this thing and everyone's in shorts and flip flops. And I'm like, when you get in the door and you just want to turn around and walk out, but everyone's already looked at you. I just thought, I just wanted to crawl into a ball. And I was like, it is what it is, whatever. So then I sat down, and this is the best meetup I've ever been to, because the organizers, 40 people, 45 people in the room, made everybody stand up one at a time. So you talk about getting people out of their comfort zone. You had to stand up, and it was genius, because he'd say, hey, stand up 30 seconds. You can give your number out and tell them what you do. So all of a sudden, I'm writing notes. I have wholesalers. I have property managers, title company, rehab people, cash buyers, all the wholesalers, these different people. So I was in the middle of the pack, and I was like, right, here's my opportunity. So I stood up and I was like, hey, my name's Gavin. I'm from England. I'm new to the business. I need some leads to work. If there's one thing I believe I can do, and that's close deals. So if anyone's got any dead leads, I'm willing to work with you. And I sat back down, and then straight away, this lady came over to me and she said, hey, I've got to leave. Can we meet for coffee? And in the morning, I was like, absolutely. So we met for coffee that next day. She bought me a computer with a spreadsheet of 60 dead leads. Now, these leads have been direct mail leads in a Google Doc, and they were 3 months old. And she had some notes, and she's like, hey, there's probably nothing here. You said you wanted to work dead leads. So do you want to work leads? And I was like, absolutely. I mean, I've gone all in at this point. So I'm like, yeah. And I'm just using my phone. I'm just one at a time dialing these things. So after probably 7 days, we locked up 2 deals. I did my first 2 deals from dead leads. And that's when it was just a game changer for me, because it was just like, hold on a minute. what I understood was that I could see in the notes. I remember the deal right now, that clear as day. It was a lady, got her on the phone, and I said, "Hey, you spoke to Joy a few months ago about your property on It looks like you were going to actually put the money and do the rehab and sell this property. Did you do that?" And she said, "I'm going to be honest, I've done absolutely nothing, and I think I'm ready to sell." And I was like, I don't know, I couldn't believe it. So I was like, okay, cool. And now I'm like flapping and like, okay, well, look, let me look at the offer. I think we offered you, 80,000 last time. I think we might be able to make that work. I'm not sure. Let me run the numbers. So I call her and I'm like, you ain't gonna believe it, but this lady wants to do it. And I said, I'm scared to death about the paperwork. Like, I'm new. Like, I don't want to have to buy this house. I haven't even got to the contracts in the course yet. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, look, let's do this. If you put your name on the contract, I'll do all the negotiation. We'll get it locked up. How about that? And then you just pay me at close. And she's like, yeah, that's no problem. So that's what we did. So we got the first one signed. And then guess what? Through word of mouth, I then did that with 2 other people. So I had 3 people bringing me deals. And then we'd done 2 deals. And I was like, hey, what if you start spending money on marketing? I'll work all the leads and we'll split 50-50. Are you interested in that? And she's like, yeah. How much do you want? And I'm like, I can't believe she's even going with this. I was like, what if I start like $2,000 a month? She's like, yeah, done. We'll do that. So that's what we did. So she started doing marketing. I was doing all the phone work, and then I could still travel, work from anywhere, and started locking up deals. And then all of a sudden, I'm now making money. I'm doing deals with multiple people. And the cool thing is that my expense was 0 other than my time, right? And my phone bill. That was it. I had no money on marketing. And then I transitioned to go, okay, cool. I'm busting it. We're making money. Now I need to get on the other side of this. I need to now learn on the systems and building it out. But what was amazing, and the point of this story is that you've just got to want it enough, right? And obviously now what I know, if I teach my clients to put systems in place to get marketing coming to you for a much cheaper way than what I was doing it, because you don't know what you don't know. But I was also willing to pound the phone. And I'm telling you, if you just work this, okay, from nothing, if you're willing to get on the phone, you'll make money. Guarantee.
It's so simple. And Holland's right. You just got to want it. And you got to ask better questions. For me, it was like, how can I get somebody else to do this stuff for me in spite of me? And Gavin's absolutely right. If you're not on the phone, you're not making money.
Yeah.
And that's where the money's made. But you may be somebody who doesn't want to be on the phone, right? And Gavin still, even though he's good on the phone, Gavin, are you doing all of our cold calling now?
Wow.
How
Brutal.
How many? It's very brutal, right?
Yeah.
So who's doing it for you?
Yes, we have VAs, pre-screening, have the system, have business partners then that pick up the lead, that lock up the deal. I just work on the business, not in it. I'm the sounding board. I'm the motivator. I'm the driver of the marketing.
That's what we want for you guys as well.
Absolutely.
You understand? Like I was working my 9-to-5 job. I told you this story already. I'll just keep it super short here. But I didn't have time to do all of the work, right? And I didn't want to do all the work. I didn't like it. That some of that stuff is $5 an hour activity. And so I thought to myself, I listed everything and I said to myself, real simple, how can I get someone else to do all of this for me?
Yeah.
How can I do none of this?
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought, well, all right, these are all the steps. Number 1, you got to do the marketing. This is what this challenge is all about. So I'm going to get somebody else to do the marketing for me. The next is talking to sellers. Well, I had a friend who was unemployed, self-employed, and he had time. He wanted to make some extra money. He wanted to learn real estate, and I had a course that was teaching that was really good at how to talk to sellers and make offers. So I gave him that course. I said, go through this, and he did, and he started taking the leads and going on the appointments, meeting with the sellers, and then my other problem was now I got too many deals under contract. I don't have the time to sell these things, so I found a realtor to sell them for me. Those were specifically lease option deals. And then later, I wanted to go travel around the country in an RV with my family, our wife, my wife, our 4 kids, and our dog. How are we going to do that? Trying to do deals. I thought, well, all right. So I can get an assistant to do the marketing. I can get a VA to pre-screen the leads. This is when we were doing a lot of direct mail. And then I can find local wholesalers to partner with that will do the deals for me.
What was amazing for me, Joe, as well, when I transitioned back into the marketing, the systems, and really started to understand it and run it as a business, right? We had people in our industry, I'm not mentioning them, like gurus out there, whatever you want to call them, influencers, that wanted them to work with me. They wanted to partner with me for me to lead gen. And I'm like, why would they want to partner with me? Like, I know I'm doing pretty good, but this is insane because I had it dialed in. I literally had it dialed in where I would generate like deals anywhere in the whole country. And I went into Maui, Hawaii, and it was probably stupid, but we did it. And it was only because of a troll, someone online telling me that I could only do it because I'm in low end areas. So I was like, well, where do you want to go? And at the time, I had this guy in Maui hassling me to do deals, to do marketing and partner with him. And I was like, no, I don't want to do it. And then at the same time, someone was giving me grief online. And I was like, you know what? I'll go to Maui. Let's do it. So we did. We did a flip in Maui. And here's the thing. We found the deal. I had no money in, did nothing else other than find the deal. The buyer on the ground bought it, flipped it, rehab, sold it. And we made about 93,000, just my portion. It was just under $500,000 deal.
Yeah. So this is, you just got to be thinking bigger and asking who, not how, and create the systems. And then here's the thing: find somebody who is good at what you're not good at. Find somebody who has old leads. If you don't have old leads yourself, find somebody else that has old leads. Just say, hey, can I call your old leads for you? Yeah. And if you don't know how to get properties under contract, if you don't know how to, don't let that stop you from taking massive action.
Yeah. One of my business partners, Dustin, and I'm not going to steal his line because it's his, but he negotiates a lot of creative deals. And he will get on with a seller and just say, hey, Mr. Seller, look, I'm not a sales guy. I'm just an underwriter. I just need to see if we can make the numbers work. Like, I'm not going to be going back and forth and trying to negotiate. It's just not my personality. I just want to let you know up front. And what that does is, and it's great because, and a lot of you guys that are use that line. And again, it's his line and he does it.
Go ahead and say it again, Gavin, would you?
Yeah. So basically what he does is he gets on, he says, hey, Mr. Seller, I'm the underwriter for the deal. I'm just like the numbers guy. Look, I'm not a sales guy. I'm not going to get back and forth with you. I just want to see if we can make a deal work that works for us all. So you're not going to like go back and forth with all this stuff. Like that's how he plays it. And it just softens the call. And it works great. So if you guys are the kind of introverts, a bit scared about it, just be honest. Just say, look, I'm not a sales guy. I'm just a normal person. I don't want to go back and forth. Let's just see if we can make this work. And I'm telling you now, your conversation will be so different. And he kills it. He closes like an absolute machine. Because you know me, I mean, you'll probably tell I love talking. And, I try and not be the sales guy, but you know what I'm saying. I don't mind a good old conversation, and some people don't. So it's a great line lead in for that.
That's good. That's really good. So the whole point of what we're saying is one of the best ways to get leads is to find somebody who already has them, right? Mm-hmm. Find somebody that's already doing deals and just partner with them. Not in a business, like you're not creating a new business together. You're just creating on a deal by deal basis. All right. So just remember this. You don't have to do everything yourself. Find somebody who's already doing something. Like somebody here just posted, hey, if you got any deals, bring me, if you need a buyer, bring me your deals. And this is somebody who either is buying deals right now or has the buyers. And one of the things I want to talk about is like finding the buyers is easy right now. And some of the best guys that are doing some of the guys that are doing the best right now, they're not out there looking for deals. Other people are bringing deals to them. They just have the buyers and they're bringing the deals that somebody else brings to them to the buyers. All right. So it's all about getting on the phone and following up. And so I'm going to share my mind map. Oops. One more time. There we go. Again, you don't have to do everything. Just find somebody who's already doing it. We have people in our community that you can partner with. We can buy your deals. We can partner with you on your deals. That's one of the fastest ways to do it. So it's all about the follow-up. So one of your assignment today is to call 10 people who didn't either respond to your old other marketing or follow up with 10 people who did respond. Maybe your leads, your old leads, someone else's leads. Okay, so I've seen this a couple times, people asking, how do I approach somebody who has old leads, or how do I approach somebody who has deals looking for buyers? I would say keep it super, super simple and be honest and genuine, be yourself. And here's what I would do. I'd say, hey, my name is Joe. I'm a new investor, and I have some time. I can make a lot of phone calls, and I'm looking to. And Gavin's he's way better at this than I am. But if you have any old leads, I'd love to be able to follow up with them. I'm good on the phone. I know how to talk to people, and I can get on the phone and call all of your old leads and tee them up for you, something like that. And you don't even have to. I was going to say this, but you don't even have to ask for any money up front, just for the opportunity to learn the business from somebody who has old leads, and it'll come back to you, right? Am I saying that right, Gavin?
Yeah, absolutely. The biggest thing that you have to do is an absolute must, is deliver on what you're saying.
Yeah.
You absolutely need to, because again, I BS my way in, but now I got to deliver. So your BS is going to get you so far. When someone gives you an opportunity and a chance. Now, when I told you that story and she gave me 60 dead leads, I was updating the spreadsheet. I was texting her saying, hey, I've called 10. I got hold of 6. I'm calling the rest now. If you need it, you'll see the notes on the spreadsheet. She was never wondering, is this guy actually working these or not? Because I was just all over it to show, because I knew if this was going to be a relationship long term, that I needed to deliver exactly what I was saying. And that's the big thing. One is to have you get your foot in the door, but the next thing is deliver. Don't go and ask to work someone's leads and then you do nothing with it, because your credibility will just tank. And now you're not going to get anywhere, because word of mouth, our community, believe it or not, in real estate, especially with your rears, everyone starts to know everyone. So you become the guy or the gal to go to. Like, oh yeah, this guy here is new, but he's been like working these leads. We haven't got a deal yet, but he's just relentless. Oh really? Do you think he'd work mine? Yeah, why don't you go and speak to him? Like, this is the stuff that happens, and it will just attract and come to you just because you are delivering. And here's the other thing advice I'll give you. If you do approach, you have to make sure it's a win for them. You're never asking for someone's time. It's how can I help you? How can I provide something to you? Not how do I take you for coffee and pick your brain and get all your knowledge that you've paid hundreds of thousands for, or whatever it may be, right? So for instance, leading in saying, hey Joe, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm new to real estate. What have you got going on? Oh, good. I've been doing it for 10 years. Okay, how many deals are you doing? Oh, 2 a month. Oh, awesome. Are you trying to do more? Yeah, always trying to do more. We're trying to get to 10 if we could. Okay, what does your system look like? Do you do a lot of follow-up? Oh no, we're lacking follow-up. Oh, no one's following up for you? No, they're not at all. Okay, look, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm actually looking to work more leads. I have a lot of time on my hands. What if I did your follow-up for you? Okay, you don't have to pay me anything up front, but maybe we could partner on the deal, something like that maybe, and I'll just work solely the leads that you don't want to work, and I'll do all of your follow-up for you, so you haven't got to worry about it. That wouldn't work, would it? So straight away now, I've identified Joe's problem in follow-up, okay, and now I'm willing to solve it for him, and he doesn't have to pay me until we do a deal. Why wouldn't he want to try it? And now I have to deliver on it. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to get a deal, but if I'm working it, he's going to give me more. And I might say he's not going to let me in his CRM, so I'm going to give one step further. Hey, Joe, I know we've only met. Look, this is what I think we should do. Why don't you give me 10, 20 leads, okay? Let's see how we do on them, and then we'll go from there. And if I think this is going to work and I'm a help to you, and then if not, we haven't really lost anything. Now I've actually bought it to now this is a no-brainer. This is a little test. Am I going to deliver? And guess what? I'm going to work them 10, 20 leads like I've never worked a lead before. If I have to call it 500 times to get someone on the phone. And that is then how you then get into a partnership and do exactly how I did it.
Yeah, really good. So real quick, guys, we looked at 1 year. We did 58 deals in 1 year, and we looked at our numbers in our CRM. And guess how many deals came from the follow-up? Guess how many deals of those 50? It was 58, right, Gavin?
Yeah, 58 deals. How many came from the follow-up? Put your number in. What do you think?
I'm waiting for the This is the awkward silence part because we're waiting for people to
drum
see.
roll.
Ralph
Drum
says
roll.
28, 80% Laura. Somebody says 56. Here they come. 45, 42, 50. 40, a lot of 45s. 54. 100% came from the follow-up, somebody says. All of them? 50, 50,
Yep.
54. Oops, somebody got it. 2 people got it. Half. Okay, Gavin, what's the answer?
54 came from follow-up.
54. Yes.
Which I think is about 93%, something like that, came from follow-up. So that is the difference. Here's the thing. This is what you got to think about. That's the difference between doing 4 deals a year, okay, and 58 deals a year. Think about it. 4 deals. I'm in the rat race. I'm along with you if I don't follow up. I'm right in there doing 4 deals, scraping by, covering my marketing, staying alive, right? Whatever, if you're full-time at least. To then 54 from follow-up. So you have to, my mindset is, okay, is no means not now. I am not going away, okay, until you kind of threaten me, right? Then I might go away. But otherwise, no means not now. That's the difference between stop, go away, I'm going to sue you, whatever, to no, I'm not interested. No, now's not the right time. Guess what? Things happen in life. Unfortunately, bad things happen in life. And today is today. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So just like, I'll give you an example. At New Orleans, right? My Louisiana people, a hurricane rips through and does damage. I tell them, we get on a coaching call and we have, so right, I'm not saying you're going to call everyone today, but next week when they've calmed down, see what's going on, I don't care. Anyone that you spoke from yesterday all the way back, you're calling everybody. So if your follow-up said 3 months, 30 days, 60 days, don't care. We've had a natural disaster. You call everybody and see who needs help. Do not focus on the property. Offer to help. Hey, sorry, I know we talked, Joe. Just wanted to check on you. Is everything okay? Is there anything you need help with? And lead in with that, because guess what? Then you start picking up deals. Actually, fortunately, the trees fell on my roof. I don't have insurance. I need to sell. I don't know, whatever it is. Are you still interested in buying it? And you're going to, again, solve problems by doing that. So remember, things that happen every day, and that's what you're looking for. If you take good notes, all right, if you take good notes, all you're doing in the follow-up is looking for changes. That's it. Joe McCall was rude, abrupt, told me he don't want to sell, his house is the best, and this is going to sell in 3 days. Cool, Joe, no problem. Appreciate you. Have a good day. In 30 days, I write that down. I'm going to say, hey, Joe, it's Gavin just checking in. We spoke 30 days. I'm sure your house sold, right? Oh, actually, no, it didn't. It didn't? I mean, this was like the best house on the street. I thought it was going to sell pretty quickly for you here. Why do you think it hasn't sold? Well, I don't know. I mean, I thought it would. All of a sudden now we're having a different conversation, guys. And again, I'm not saying I'm going to close Joe right now. Well, look, Joe, like I know we didn't talk much before, but I'm interested in maybe doing something with you if I can. I might be able to get you that price, if some kind of terms. It sounds like you just want to sell it still, right? So we have that conversation. We massage until we get that deal over the line.
Yeah, and this is important too. If somebody says, stop calling me and take me off your list, then you have to do that, right? We're not talking about that. We're talking about you make an offer, they say, no, I don't want to sell it right now. That's somebody you follow up with every 30 days. Okay. And on average, we did, was it 3 to 6 months on average, like 3 to 4 months on average of follow up. Some of them were over a year.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
some
were
of them was
2 years.
A couple weeks.
Yeah, some were 2 years. I mean, that's the beauty of a system, right? Yeah. It doesn't matter. You work what's in front of you.
Yeah. And so it also was an average of 5 to 7 touches. Right. Some of them are 20 touches, but that's every 30 days, depending on the temperature of the lead. You just follow up, and you need a system that can do this for you. Right. And we say this often: when you get a virtual assistant, there's like 3 things that VA should be doing. Number 1, they should be doing your marketing for you. Number 2, they should be updating your CRM for you. So they should be the ones updating the notes and the calls and the next tasks and things like that. And third, they should be doing all your follow-up for you. And with the CRM and with them doing it manually, sometimes the best automation is a good virtual assistant. So you get somebody else to do the follow-up for you in spite of you. All right. Now, Follow-up is super important. I mean, this could be the deal changer. If anything you learn out of this week, in terms of marketing, the most important marketing is following up with old leads. So if you don't have 5 phones yet, pick up the phone, call people until you get 5 leads. Send more letters, send more texts, send more emails, or find somebody who already has the deals and go find buyers for them. I mean, finding buyers that could be its own new challenge, like that we can do on a 3 or 5 day thing, but it is super easy to do. Now, again, we talked about this already, but be careful if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, thinking that, man, I got to do all of this myself. Remember, the stuff that we're talking about for the most part is $5 an hour work. You can get a VA to do all the cold calling for you, to do the emails for you, to do the text for you, to do the Facebook Marketplace. I mean, we haven't even hardly talked about for Facebook Marketplace, but that's a great source of deals. You can have a VA do that for you. You can actually, we're setting this up right now with our Freedom Soft Joe McCall Signature Edition. We're setting it up right now where you can just click a button and you can send handwritten letters at bulk discount pricing, which is awesome. And this is, again, why we have our Deal Fast Track coaching program. So if you want to be successful in this business, you need to get on the Deal Fast Track. We talked about it yesterday. I'm not going to go through all of this again here, but you got to model what works. Okay. Don't try to reinvent the wheel and think that there is some secret magic formula or pill out there. You just need to model what works, and you need to follow somebody that is going to where you want to go or who is already at where you want to be. Occam's razor, keep it simple. The simplest path is often the best. Complexity, write this down. Complexity is the enemy of success. Complexity is the enemy of success. And I like to say there was 4 M's, but I added a 5th M yesterday for success. We talked about mindset a lot, right? You've got to be all in. You got to believe that nobody can stop you. You've got to remove the limiting beliefs. And how you think is going to determine the course of your life. You may say, I don't have the time or the money right now. Well, that's not true, right? Unsuccessful people will stop there. You need to change the question and get, instead, how can I get the time? How can I get the money? You want this, but I don't know how. I'm overwhelmed, right? If you're going to be unsuccessful, you're just going to stop and get paralyzed in fear. But you need to put it onto your agenda. How you're going to find out. You got to read the books, watch the videos. You're never going to quit, never going to give up. So if you don't know how to do it, that's fine. We're going to teach you and help you. You say, yeah, I want to do it, but I'm not a sales guy. I'm not this. I am just a single stay-at-home mom, or I'm just a so-and-so, right? But then a successful person is going to ask, how can I become like that person? How can I change and invest in myself to become the person I want to become? How can I hang out with people that I want to be like? How can I get out of my comfort zone so I can be like whoever you want to be like? All right. So the simple difference between how the unsuccessful and successful, where they're at, is how they think. So you need to start asking better questions and get rid of those limiting beliefs in your head. Okay. The other key to success is marketing. This is what we've been talking about, right? We're not in the real estate investing business. We're in the marketing business. So you need to take what you've been learning here and ask, how can you get someone else or some system to do all of this marketing for you? And once you learn this, it's amazing. It's also about momentum, about building simple system scale. So, you've got to be in a place where you're continually making offers. Okay. You're continually doing the marketing. Your pipeline is always full because it takes time. Once you first get started, you may not do a deal for 2, 3, 4 months, right? I mean, you should, if you do what we tell you, you should be able to do a deal within a month or 2, but it takes time to build that momentum. And the main secrets to this momentum, marketing, get it done for you in spite of you. Make sure you're talking to 5 sellers a day that respond to your leads. Make sure you're sending offers to every seller you talk to. Make sure something or somebody is following up every 30 days with all of your leads. And you need to build systems and marketing tools and virtual assistants to get all of this done for you in spite of you. All right. Now, you also need a mentor. A lot of wholesalers and investors right now are on the verge of going out of business. You may think that, it's a hot market, but and it is, but a lot of investors are spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in unnecessary marketing. And, they are making money, but they're busy, they're overworked, they're stressed. You don't have to be spending that much money in marketing to do deals. It's only getting work. The market's still hot. It doesn't got to be that way. You have to believe that you can do this. The time is now, and you need a mentor. All right. The shortcuts to success. We talked about this before. You can go to LA and New York to New York from LA in a car or by a plane. Both are going to get you there, but one is more direct. It's faster. One is a lot harder to screw up and get lost. And it may cost a little more to fly, but in the long run, really, is it actually going to cost you more? Because you could drive, and you got the wear and tear in your car and these hotels and food. So we just want to help you shortcut your success. And that's what we're offering with you right now. Okay. We're offering you a done with you and a done for you package. It's a proven system that you can just replicate, turn on and implement. We're giving you accountability. We're partnering with you. We can buy your deals as well. And it's also a mastermind. Daily calls, accountability. We're figuring out what's working now, what's not working now. Private Facebook group. It's awesome. So all this stuff that we're talking about, if you get this wrong, you're going to go broke. You're going to struggle as a real estate investor. You're not going to be doing any deals, or at least consistently like you need to be doing. And maybe it's going to be inconsistent. You're going to become, eventually, if you don't understand this marketing stuff, you're going to become a motivated buyer, which means you're going to be chasing the few leads that you do get. You're going to be begging for deals, and it's going to really, really trip you up because sellers will smell your desperation from a mile away. Now, if you get this right, you understand marketing and the importance of getting a mentor and the momentum and all of that, money will never be a problem for you again. You're going to be doing more deals consistently. You're going to have lots of leads coming in. You can pick and choose the best from them. You're not going to be chasing sellers. They're going to be chasing you, and you can focus your time on building your business. $500 an hour activities. Okay. Now, if you want financial freedom right now, I'm going to talk real quickly here about our Deal Fast Track coaching program. And we've got somebody coming on, Jose, who'll be here in just a minute. Should we talk to Jose first, Gavin, or should we jump into this real quick?
If you're on the roll, let's just go with this.
All right, let's go.
That's fine. But stay around, guys.
Yes.
Because Pepe's about to lay it down, I'm telling you.
I'm going to review this real quick. We'll talk to Pepe, and then we will come back to this and review it one more time. All right. So our Deal Fast Track coaching program, there's nobody else that's doing this like we are. You get 6 months of one-on-one coaching. This isn't group coaching that we outsource to some sales floor in Utah. You get me and Gavin. We're doing daily Zoom calls every weekday at 9 or 10 a.m. Eastern.
11 Eastern.
11 a.m. Eastern. We're getting on Zoom, and we have a private Facebook group, a mastermind, and a network. We get together. We do a daily accountability calls and emails with Dana, and which you all know. We do live in-person meetups once a quarter. We'll buy your deals, $5,000 a deal. You use our money for your deals if you want proof of funds. You get all of our courses, but we're not going to overwhelm you with a bunch of stuff and throw it at you. We're going to say, listen, forget the courses right now. Let's talk about what you want to do. What is your goal? What's your plan? Let's get you there. And then, okay, watch this video here in this course. Watch this thing here. Go and forget about everything else. I say this all the time to students who are just getting started. Forget about modules 3 through 8. Just focus on 1 and 2 right now. Okay. Just focus on creating a marketing plan and implementing that marketing. So
yeah,
you're going to learn how to do subject twos and owner financing and lease options and wholesaling and land and all of that stuff. We'll teach you. It's a whole complete enchilada, the whole enchilada of all of the stuff you could ever want. But we don't want you to go through all that. We want you to start taking action. You already know what you need to do up here in your head. You really do. Yeah. You just need to worry about the next step, not all of the what ifs, but the next step. Were you going to say something, Gavin?
No, I was just going to, yeah, I mean, you just said it, right? The information's all there, but you don't need more information. You need money, you need deals, right? That's what you're here to do. And that's the goal for anyone that joins.
Now, you get all this stuff, but what is it going to do for you, right? So what? What's in it for me, right? We don't want to overwhelm you. This is what it's going to do for you. It's going to give you accountability. It's going to help you get off your butt. It's going to help you start doing what's important, right? It's going to help you start building systems and automation so you can get other people to do the hard work for you, the $5 an hour activities. It's going to give you momentum. It's going to give you momentum so you can finally start getting some deals, finding financial freedom. Now, we've got some new bonuses. Well, the bonuses we talked about before, the Automated Offer Pro software. This is software I built. It's like having me look over your shoulder, evaluate deals, and come up with offers and create proposals that you can send to sellers. email, text, direct mail. We're also offering you one-on-one FreedomSoft setup and support calls, and we have pre-trained virtual assistants that you can hire. Now we have a new bonus as well. What I talked about here, and then we'll jump on. You're going to get Voxer access with me, and if you don't know what Voxer is a walkie-talkie for your smartphone. A walkie-talkie for your smartphone, and you can be on an Android or an iPhone. Anytime you've got a question, you can Voxer me, and I will answer it. All right. Super simple. Once every morning, I go through my Voxers and I answer questions. And if I can't answer your question, we will get on the phone and talk. So in addition to the daily Zoom calls, you get Voxer access with me for 60 days. And it's unlimited. You can ask me 500 questions a day if you want. Now, please don't.
Yeah, watch what you're saying.
but you can. All right.
Well, I just want to say as well, this is a new bonus. We didn't offer this yesterday. If you joined us yesterday, you automatically get it.
Yes.
So do not start panicking. You're going to get it. But this is crazy. I've used Voxer for years and years, and I came off it because the daily calls. But introducing this back is huge as well. And the good thing is with the team is we're in constant communication. So I like to know everything that's going on, especially for driving forward, getting results, knowing your market, knowing what you're doing, because I can actually bring you deals as well in terms of JVs if I know what you're doing. So it works really, really well, really, really well.
Yep. So the investment in the coaching is $6,000, but if you sign up by tonight at midnight, Friday night at midnight, we're going to give you the personal accountability discount, right? This is part of winning in real estate. You've got to make fast decisions. Just when you're looking for a deal, if you don't make a fast decision, you could lose the deal. And no other business allows you to double your income so quickly. So we're going to knock $1,000 off. We're going to give it to you for $49.97 or 2 payments of $29.97. If you go to dealfasttrack.com/now, dealfasttrack.com/now, you're going to get the coaching on the daily calls, the daily Voxer with me, the accountability emails and phone calls with Dana. You can use our money to buy your deals. We'll buy your deals if you want. It's just an insane value. Nobody else is doing this. People that are, it's not them. It's not the coach. You're not getting them. You're getting some group call center, and it's 25, 50 grand. Come on, what? All right. I get passionate and excited about this because we love helping people, and this is what we know they need, and this is what I wish I had when I was getting started.
Awesome.
So if you're interested, go to dealfasttrack.com/now, dealfasttrack.com/now. Come on. All right. You want to take it from here, Gavin?
Yeah. Drop your screen if you can. There we go. Right. Pepe, I'm going to bring you over. Jose Pepe Campos. How are you?
You're muted, Pepe.
You're muted, Pepe. Let's see. You should have it right at the bottom. It'll say mute.
Got it.
There we go. There we go.
How are you guys?
Good. This is the Puerto Rican Joe McCall. We laugh about this a lot. Okay. This is
you must be really smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really smart engineer, doesn't like the phone,
Yeah.
My man.
I told Gavin one time at the beginning, I said, hey, I need to be in your program because I think I'm the Puerto Rican version of Joe McCall. We both are civil engineers. We both went to Iowa State. And
I forgot about that. That's right.
You mentioned more stuff that I said, wow, man, it can be possible.
That's awesome. I love it. Well, Pepe, I appreciate you, coming on. You're in our coaching program. We just did an interview. It's not been released yet. So you guys have to check that out on the podcast of a deal that you've just done that we're going to touch base on. And I want you to talk about that deal here in a minute because people are going to get insane value from multiple points. So when he tells you this story, you got to be looking at the mindset, okay, that you must have to do what he did. And the other big thing is as well is when someone calls, you answer that phone, okay? And he's going to talk about that as well, the importance of that, of how this deal came about. Well, I just want to give you a backstory. So when Pepe joined, we worked a lot about the mindset. Didn't like the phone, obviously has an accent, was concerned, can I close sellers? And all this thing, don't really know, don't think I'm good on the phone, and trying to change that belief and work on techniques to be able to do it. And you already knew, Pepe, what you were doing. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't say we really worked on that much strategy. It's more just confidence and belief and again, dominating, right? I've been telling you before, and it's starting to now. You're in Texas, doing creative deals in Texas, and I don't need to mention names, but there's some high level profile people now reaching out to you, wanting you to partner. I told my story and it happened to me, and now it's happening to you. So that shows big things, right? When that happens. Yep. So you're killing it. You're doing great. I appreciate you again joining. And I want you to tell this deal that you just closed, signed, money in the bank for $30,000.
35.
35. Sorry. See, I've shortchanged you. But 35,000, and it was from an expired listing.
Right.
Right. Let's go. Let's jump in. No one can do deals from expired listings, apparently. So how did you do it? Give us a backstory on this.
So I sent a postcard, very similar to this one, for my expired listing for here, for the area, no? And this lady called me, and she said, hey, I see here you can pay for asking price and blah, blah. You know how this works. I'm interested. I sent her my proposal. I explained a little bit of what we do. I sent her the proposal. And the next day she said, okay, let's proceed. Send me the contract, no? That house was listed over 6 months with 2 different realtors. Okay.
Wow.
And they were not able to sell the house. So originally the proposal was for a lease option. That was my marketing, the way that she came to me, and that was what I offered her, no? And I was marketing for lease option. This is a $585. Well, we were a $600,000 house in Dallas.
Yeah.
And so I initially, when I started marketing the house, I start getting calls. Okay, I get it. So people interested, and in my communication with the potential tenant buyers, a couple of them were telling me like they were about to buy, like if they would finance the property to her. So I look at it in the computer now, and I find out that the house was paid off. There was no loan on the house. So I went to the owner and I said, hey, I know you want to sell your house more than anything, you know. What about if we put like a seller financing on the house? So I put the proposal for her. I was the buyer. Okay, so I put a contract with her for seller financing, and I start marketing, and I assigned my contract to this guy that, as you were saying, he called me one night. It was 10:30. He saw my ad in Facebook, and he called it. When I saw the number, I immediately jumped out of the bed because I was already going to sleep.
What time was it? What time? 10:30?
It was 10:30 p.m. when he called, 10:30 something. I jumped out of the bed.
And this is what's more cool. Cool. What did he say to you because you answered that call at 10:30?
Well, on the communication, he said, hey, I want to buy the house. I really like it. The way you talk to me, how you explain everything. You know, I'm glad that you answered the call. I want to buy the house. And I was like, wow, you want to buy the house? You haven't seen the house yet. And he was, well, I saw all the pictures, and I know that I like the house. I want to buy it. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. So I said, well, let's do something. I'm going to send you the contract, but before that, let's meet tomorrow at the house. Make sure you really like it. Bring your wife, you know, family. Let's see the house, and then, you know, we sign contract. And that's what happened. The next day, we met at the house. He looked at all around. You know, he actually was good because he was assuming things different based on the pictures. So when he saw the house, he really liked it, and he said, send me the contract. I want to proceed with this. And within 2 weeks, we closed. on that house.
Awesome. Love it. And he
For
said, though,
this
didn't he, that he was going to
beautiful check.
go. Nice. There it is. The proof.
Show that again. I missed it.
The check.
Come on. Well, let me get a screenshot.
35.
Wait. Come on. Look at that.
That's awesome. Well, because here's the thing, like when I said the mindset though, because you told us that deal, obviously, you know, through that, but you lost this deal twice.
Oh,
right?
yes.
So
No, one,
you missed
just once.
once
I missed
that
it
you'd
once.
lost it. You had to then renegotiate with the seller into a completely different deal.
Right.
To then go again, obviously, to get this done. And you know, because we were messaging, and you're like, I can't believe I've just lost it, right? And I'm like, just keep going, just keep doing your thing, and it's gonna come. And sometimes you need that confidence, and that's what happened. And then getting out, answering your phone at 10:30 at night, and I think you said the guy, if I remember, said something like, you know, if you wouldn't have answered, did he have another one he was going to call on?
Well, yes, he was looking to the other house, but also he said that he was glad that I didn't say anything that was not right, because he said, hey, if I catch you lying to me the most minimum thing, I am going to hang up and you know, that's it. I'm not going to proceed. But since you were so sincere, no, I said everything, and everything was like that on the house, and you know, he was so glad with our conversation and how I explained you know, the process and everything to him. He felt that, you know, he felt that he was working with somebody serious, you know.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That is awesome. So guys, $35,000 check. Again, pushing from an expired listing. It'd been listed with 2 agents, got under contract for a lease option. Someone was going to buy it, backed out and bought another house down the street, had to regroup into seller financing, into then running the ads again, going, got the guy signed, done. 2 weeks later, 35,000. Thank you very much.
I did a summary version, but it took like about a little bit over 3 months to do that. And I honestly thought that at some point, you know, we were not going, and you were the one who was telling me, hey, keep doing. Somebody, you know, the price is right, everything is looking right, so let's do it, you know, keep doing.
Yeah, and that's it. Sometimes I'm there just to motivate, like, because it's like, it's gonna happen, keep going, because you could have just said, I'm done, like, lease option didn't work, I'm done, let's go next, and you didn't. So I think, you know, people need to understand, like, you've just got to keep driving forward, and it's amazing. It's great to work with. I mean, we're working on. Go on,
Pepe. I want to get another picture of you holding that with your face in it. Okay, but a little closer so we can see the number on the other side.
Yeah, you can block. Yeah, there we go.
A little closer, like more. There you go. Ah, come on, and then Gavin, go like this.
Oh, hold on.
You get it?
I love it.
Awesome.
Isn't it awesome? We got to celebrate successes.
Yeah,
this, you know?
I love it.
So
I mean, I'm big on that as well with the group, right, Pepe? I'm like, you got to share this, because no one wants to. Pepe's just a humble guy. He's not going to shout about his shit. Like, I'm like, tell them, because they're just going to be excited and fired up, and that's why I wanted you on this group, because they're like, hold on a minute, like, this is possible. That's what it's all about, you know. It's awesome. I love it. I was so happy for you. And this is the thing. I was more happy than any deal that I could do. Month or whenever. I'm like, it doesn't even matter. Like, you dug in and made it happen. I think.
Hey, it was in one of the hottest markets in USA. In a crazy market time, in a crazy time.
Yeah.
So,
where there's no deals, right?
Where there's no deal, yeah.
And this was an expired. I had to keep harping on because it's possible. So yeah, brilliant. Absolutely love it. Well, Pepe, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. I'll see you on our coaching call here in a little bit if you're getting on.
Thank you for helping me, man.
No worries. What would you say? I want to ask you one quick question actually before you go. Obviously, with coaching program, we've got the new format. You were in on the old format, which you get kind of both ways anyway. We go live every day. Dustin's a great addition, one of my partners as well. I know I lined up a call with him for this creative finance deal, just to ask, making sure on a few questions to get this over the line. What do you think? What do you think to the program and stuff?
It's a great program. You can, as Joe was saying, you are there every day. We have a call every day of the week. You can get answers every day. You don't need to wait until the next call is, because it happens every day.
Yeah.
The information, the group, the people that is in the group are from all levels, and that's what I really like it, because I am in the starting point now, but I heard the problems of the other guys that are already closing 4 and 5 deals per month, or yeah. So I heard their problems, and I say, hey, I don't have that problem yet, but I know that I will have it, so I can start preparing for when that happening, so I can have the system in place, or how to handle those issues that they are currently having. And also, sometimes, you're in the call and you're not remembering all your issues or the things that you're happening, but then you hear another one saying, hey, I have this problem with the cold caller, for example. I say, hey, I have the same one. So what is it? We can look into the solution. I really like the way the format is, and how
I appreciate it.
And the information, is the information you're getting that, is coming from somebody that is really doing, is on the shop board. No, he's doing everything the same that we are,
Yeah, and here's the thing as well. I just want to say on that, like, my deals aren't always perfect. Sometimes I'll get on and I'll be like, look, this deal right now, I just want to scream and cry, because here's why. This is what's happening. This is what we've ran into. This is how we're getting around it. Because I'm no different. Joe's no different, right? Not every deal is a lie-over deal, because sometimes the things that happen to us that could have gone differently next time, they're our learning points, so it doesn't happen again. So no, really good. I appreciate you as well, because everyone brings stuff to the group, and we just have a great group, from people kind of at the top, people in the middle, people beginning, but everyone's going up, and it's cool because you're seeing it. Newbies getting in and going, hold on, that person's just done their first check, or that person's doing 5 a month, and you know where you need to be and how to elevate. So I appreciate you getting on, bud. Thank you for sharing. I know if you've helped one person today, which I'm sure you've helped more than one, to if not just to take action and drive forward, then that's what it's all about. So thank you for joining us, bud.
Thank you, guys. Pepe. That was awesome.
Appreciate you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, right, come on, look at this. Boom.
That's great.
This guy. Congratulations, Pepe. Super happy for you, man.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, wait, that's one of the pictures. I got another one here. There we go. That's a little better. I can see your smiley face there.
Yeah, that's great. Awesome. Thanks, Pepe.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you later. All right. So who's ready to start making some checks like that? Who's ready?
And here's the thing, Pep's just a normal guy, accent. I mean, I've got an accent, right? So I'm allowed to say it. He's got an accent, and that's a big struggle for a lot of you. But it's only a struggle if you allow it. At what point, Joe, I don't know how many times, like, I've done live seller calls and stuff, and if I don't make a big deal about it, no one does. No one's like, oh, you're not from around here. Are you in a different country? You just don't make a big deal. And if they ask, I tell them I'm honest. Hey, I'm in Savannah or wherever I am. I'm in an RV in the middle of Yosemite, maybe. And I'm like, that's where I am. I'm traveling right now, but I want to buy this house. Do you want to sell? Just don't make it a big deal.
Yeah. Somebody said that's a shut up check.
It is. It's a slam dunk check right there.
So here's the thing. I want to know if you guys are all in or not. Okay. Forget about the investment, the money. Forget about whether you have it or not. And we get it, $5,000 is significant. That's a lot of money, right? But what other business Can you double that money as quickly as you can in real estate? This stuff applies to whether you're a realtor, you're a landlord, you're a fix and flipper, a wholesaler doing lease options. It doesn't matter. This stuff applies to everybody. So let's just say this. Forget about the investment. Let's say it was completely free, which really it is, because you make your money back quickly. And we have another bonus we're going to be, well, I can't say it, can I? But if you sign up later, you'll get it.
Let me tell you this, because you mentioned that. This is important, guys. Your bonuses don't go backwards, but they get carried forwards.
Yes.
Right? So whatever we bonus today, if you don't and you come in the weekend, you don't get today's bonus, but you get moving forward. If you sign up today, you get today and everything else that's going to be coming.
So we've got some more cool stuff coming for you. But like if money didn't matter and you had the money right now, would this be something you would want? Would you be all in? Yes or no?
Yeah,
yes, I'm seeing it. Oh my gosh. Somebody's saying, go ahead, go.
I was just going to say as well, guys, remember for the investment, 5,000, yes, some marketing. Do you feel that you can do a deal in 6 months? One deal, and it's paid for itself. 2 deals, 3 deals, 3 deals a month, whatever you want to do. When you break it down, you're 10 times in to get there. How can you not? I don't know. Like, education's everything. You have to, and again, maybe it's not us. Maybe we're not the right vibe, and that's cool, but you have to, whatever you're doing, whoever you're following, okay, you've got to invest in yourself first. We've all done it. Me and Joe just said yesterday, over 200,000 between us in masterminds and education and coaches, because when what we're looking is how quickly can we get a return on our investment, number one, and then how do we times it, 10x it? And that's how we think every time. So if we put 100 grand into something, when can we get 100 back? And then when can we make $1 million on it? Right. And that's what your mindset needs to be. Yeah. Really good.
So our $1,000 discount ends tonight at midnight. Okay. And our whole goal with this coaching program is to help you get to where you want to be. Gavin or Dana, I'm going to do this for a minute here. Our goal is to get you from where you want to be as quickly as you can with financial freedom. So we're offering, again, real quickly here, and we're going to wrap it up, 6-month mentoring program with me and Gavin. All right. You get daily Zoom calls on weekdays, and you get Voxer access with me, which is like a smartphone walkie-talkie. You can even Voxer me at 3 a.m. in the morning if you want. I turn my notifications off. Doesn't matter. It won't wake me up. And then in the morning, I'm going to go through and answer your Voxers. And if I can't answer your Voxer, like a walkie-talkie, then and it go like you can listen to it later. I say it's like a walkie-talkie, but it saves it so you can listen to it later, right? If we can't answer it, I'll get on the phone and chat with you. So daily Zoom calls, Voxer access with me. We're going to network and mastermind in our private Facebook group. We do in-person meetups either in St. Louis, Missouri or Savannah, Georgia every quarter. You're going to get accountability emails and calls with Dana. And Dana is here. Say hi, Dana. There she is.
I love that. That is awesome. That is so good.
Perfect timing.
That is so good.
All right. We'll pay you $5,000 for your deals. That was so cool. Good thing she wasn't like shaking her head and going like,
exactly, yeah. That could have gone wrong.
Thank you, God. All right. You can also use our money in our proof of funds, and you get all of our courses. We've got tons of guarantees and times of the essence, because we're going to be closing the doors to this either Sunday night or Monday night, but the $1,000 discount ends tonight at midnight. So again, go to dealfasttrack.com, dealfasttrack.com/now. And we have a winner today, don't we, Dana? Should we talk about?
I just want to say as well, you maybe said this, Joe, that the Voxer access as well is going. So it's an insane. Just think about it. Just think about the offer. Just look it over, and it's just going to make a lot of sense. You've got to get in, and we've already got some people in. I'm excited to work and get going with everybody. But yes, we have a winner.
Yes, and the coaching program, it's like having a little Gavin, a little Joe, and a little Dana on your shoulder, whispering, all these encouragement And all these.
And you're going to get
strategies.
some fist pumping from Dana as well.
Hey, I like the coach.
That's
Love
that's
it.
awesome. All right, so we have a winner. Winner, chicken dinner, holy banana pants.
Yes.
For a free
Audi.
coaching call with either me or Gavin. And why did we pick Audi?
She showed that she's committed to this challenge.
Yeah.
She did the homework. She left a review. She's on the call. She's commenting. So I just wanted to tell her we see you, and we can tell that you're ready for action and have earned this call.
Congratulations,
Yes.
Audi. Is it Audi or Audi?
I don't know.
She's here somewhere, but congratulations. And we're really happy for you, Audi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Audi. And I look forward to talking to you, either me or Gavin. And all right, so we're going to wrap it up now. We are going to be coming back over the weekend. We don't know when yet, but we will let you all know because we've got some bonus sessions coming up. And these videos in the main Facebook group are only going to be up for a few more days. So if you've missed any of day 1 or 2, make sure you go back and watch them. They're going to be in the Facebook group in the featured section. All right. And if you don't know which Facebook group we're talking about, if you go to dealfasttrackchallenge.com and just opt in right there, dealfasttrackchallenge.com, opt in, it'll take you immediately to the Facebook group where all these videos are going to be held for at least a few more days. All right. But we've got some more things coming up in terms of like a couple more marketing strategies and a couple more mindset hacks that we're going to be sharing with you as bonus sessions coming up this weekend. And again, one more thing too, if you, I'm looking for Audi. She's not posting anything. So maybe all right. Anyway,
I saw her earlier, but
yeah.
Recently.
So, if you like this challenge and if it's been helpful for you, please go to reviewjoe.net from your phone, reviewjoe.net, and leave us a video review. Let us know what you think because we want to compile those for a testimonial reel later on. All right, guys. Thank you, Dana. Hope you get better.
Robert, hold on one
Yeah.
second. Robert, yes, you can. Robert Kemp. Go on, Dana.
I let the team know, and someone will be reaching out to him to help
Okay,
him.
perfect.
Let me show you guys something here real quick, because when you go to this page at dealfasttrackchallenge.com, I'm sorry, Deal Fast Track Now. Don't dealfasttrack.com/now. Yeah. Thank you. When you go here, there's a little video of me and Gavin explaining it all. All right. And then this explains what you get right here, just to review it one more time. But if you click on this button right here, this little pop-up comes up. You see that? Put in your name, phone number, and email, and that comes to me and Gavin, and we will text you back. So if you're just on the fence and you want some help, and by the way, we're going to add that picture of Pepe in here. I just texted Sam. I want to add that picture in here. But if you just got a question, you're on the fence, you want to get on the phone and talk to me or Gavin, click on this button right here in the lower right, and we will get on the phone and talk to you. Cool?
And here's the thing, one more on that. We may just call you. So answer your phones.
Come on. Yeah, there she is. Hey.
There we go.
There she is. All right. Congratulations, Audi. But yeah, we're going to text you and call you back. And you know what? The phone, answer it.
Yeah.
Just answer the phone.
Absolutely.
And we will call you back.
Yeah. And Robert, Kemp, Dana, or one of them is going to reach out to you. Okay. We'll figure it out.
Yep.
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. We're VIP. We're late, but we're going there right now. Let's go.
In the VIP room, guys.
See you there.
Bye.